deck profile on my a deck that I made actually. This is my machine hybrid deck that I've actually been working on this deck for a few years now, and like some feedback on it. Alright, so I built this deck for two reasons. One is because Chimeristic Overdragon is my favorite card, and two, because I don't like synchros, so I just wanted to build a deck that could counter synchro monsters, worked around Overdragon, and overall just punishes my opponent for, you know, whatever they're doing, blowing up my cards, or just punishing them for everything, basically. Alright, so first off, we got 3 Cyber Dragon, backbone of the deck. Can't make Overdragon without Sidra, and so yeah, special summons itself. Okay, and its partner in crime, we got 3 Mechalord Emperor Weisel. This is the synchro, anti-synchro card. Special summons itself when a face-up monster on my side of the field is destroyed by a card effect, either by mine or my opponent's. Can absorb a face-up synchro monster from my opponent's side of the field, and also once per turn it can negate a spell card that my opponent activates. Level 1, 2500 attack, 2500 defense. All around pretty great card. Been testing insanely well. I really want to keep it. You got 2 Malefic Cyber End Dragon. Another great card. Basically it's a free 4K beater with little to no downside. Other monsters I control cannot attack, but that's it. That's really it. Next, 2 Machina Fortress. Another great card. Discard machine type monsters whose total levels equal 8 or more to special summon it from my hand or graveyard. It can discard itself for its own effect, and on top of that, since Malefic Cyber End is a level 10 machine, it's basically a free monster reborn from Machina Fortress, so that's another plus. Next, 3 Gear Frame, Machina Gear Frame, and 2 Machina Peacekeeper. Most people run only 1 Peacekeeper, but I run 2. And 3 Gear Frame because he's awesome. He's basically the Stratos of the machines. Gear Frame, Peacekeeper to Gear Frame to Peacekeeper to Gear Frame to Fortress. Crazy deck thinning. Constant field presence and hand presence. Machina Peacekeeper, if it's destroyed and since the graveyard I search. Gear Frame, Peacekeeper, both unions, so I can protect my Weisel. I can special summon Sidra, normal summon Gear Frame, search out Peacekeeper, attack with both, and then union Gear Frame to Sidra, so my opponent can't contact my machines. So yeah, that works. 3 Reflect Bounder, amazing card, unbelievable. I used to use this to abuse Mechalord Emperor Weisel, but then when I found out about the damage step ruling and Weisel can't be summoned by its effect, I was a little down, but still the card is amazing. Being able to inflict at least 1700 points of damage by my opponent attacking it, and it being a 1700 attack point beater, pretty awesome. Next, Katakuri Ninja Model 339 Sazank. Pretty cool tech. If it's flipped face up, I send 1 face-up monster on the field to the graveyard. This goes over Stardust, goes over Shooting Star, I believe, goes over Marshmallow, Spirit Reaper, Dark Diviner, however you pronounce it. Also, during the turn this effect is activated, it can attack directly, and it's a 1200 attack, 1200 defense monster. Also, if it's attacked, it changes itself to defense mode, so it's basically, it's safe to have it in attack mode, but you gotta be careful about the must attack effect. So for spells, we got 1 Future Fusion, 1 Overload, 1 Power Bond, 1 Limiter, OTKs of the deck. Future Fusion instead of Over Dragon, I usually use it for Cyber Twin. And if I draw Overload Fusion somewhere down the road, then I use it if necessary. Power Bond for easy Over Dragon, 3200, just 2 fusion materials, 3200 attack, can attack twice. I only take 1600 at the end phase, so that's pretty cool. Limiter combos with Mechlord, also combos with Union. Basically, Gearframe becomes a 3600 beater, Sidra becomes 4200. Basically, lowest attack you could possibly have is Sazank with 2400 with limiter, and then unioning it. So that's basically it. And then union to your machine, and only the union monster goes. So it's pretty cool. 1 Avarice just because. Dark Hole, Reborn, Heavy, Staples. 2 Solidarity for Beatdown, makes Sazank easier to use. Peacekeeper easier to use. Reflect Bounder becomes able to inflict at least 2500 points of damage, and it's a 2500 beater. Machina Fortress you can easily special summon Fortress, and it can run over BLS. Sidra can run over Trish, special summon it, then just ram clean through it. Mechlord becomes easier to use. Also, unions can protect your Mechlord, so that's pretty cool. MST, more back row hate, Necro Valley, face down Solemns, just hitting traps before they activate. Mirror Force, Deprison, Torrento, Staples. I tech 2 Magic Cylinder because the effect damage is easy, punishes them for putting beaters on the field. 2 Skill Drain, wrecks so much stuff, it's unbelievable. Inzectors suffer. Wind Up not so much because they tribute, but some of them they do stop. It does stop. Makes Malefic easy to put on the field. Mechlord, I can attack with more than 1 monster. Reflect doesn't destroy itself. Sazank doesn't have to attack. Yeah, stuff like that. Side deck, 2 Jinzo, 2 Decree for ninjas and Nurse Burn if anyone runs it, and also Chain Burn. 2 Imperial Iron Wall for Chaos, as well as KS, and just removal type stuff. Shadow Imprisoning Mirror for Dark Worlds, KS, Red Eyes. Dark Bribe for, I just had an extra space, so I just stuck it in there. I want to change this for something. Rivalry, Rex Plants, Rex Psychics, Rex Wind-Ups. Yeah, so that's basically 4 cards that wreck Wind-Ups that I'm happy to have. 2 Bottomless, used to main this for a 42 card deck, but I just stuck it inside. 2 Fiendish Chains for Inzectors, stuff like that. So yeah, for extra deck, 3 Fortress Dragon for Wind Up Zen mains if they have it on the field. Over Dragon for obvious reasons. Cyber Twin, obvious. 3 Cyber N, 2 for the Malefics, 1 for regular fusion. I don't have any tuners, but I just have synchros just if I had the option. Bure, I can change a monster's battle position so I can run it over easier. Also, I can special summon my Katakuri Ninja. Catastor, just because. Armory Arm, just because. Dark Flat Top. Special summon Junk Synchron, Gale, sync it with Sidra. Then I can special. It's a 3k wall, and I can special summon a level 5 or lower machine if it's destroyed. And Wind Up Zen Maester. It's a 2500 beater if it hits the field, and I can abuse Katakuri with it. So that's alright. Or if like I have a Fiendish Chain on something, I can flip it face down and flip it back face up, so that's good. Alright, so overall that's the deck, and just comment. I really like some feedback on this. Deck's been testing great so far.